Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Molly.
And we're the Flying Hens.
Welcome to episode 7 of the HenHouse Adventures. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you can follow along on our journey as we travel the U.S. in an RV. This week, we've moved to a new boondocking location here in Central Florida, and it's an awesome setup. We're here in like an open field, which allows for really good solar setup for our rig, which makes him very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yay, solar.
Yay, solar.
The spot is also great for sunsets, sunrises that we've had, and been flying the drone and having fun with that.
Yep.
And so it's also a good central location for where we've gone kayaking a lot. And we've done that. We went to Sisters Springs. What we had to launch somewhere else because Three Sisters is just a land access point where you can walk around and see the manatees. That's the big kind of draw and attraction there.
They have a really nice boardwalk area.
Yeah, you can walk around and see the manatees from up above.
But you can't get into the water from there.
So we launched our kayaks at Kings Bay Park, just pay for parking.
Yep.
And paddled around kind of open water up the spring. And,
it was like a mile.
Yeah, it was like a mile, a little over a mile.
No big deal because we're super experienced.
You can also do it from Hunter Springs, I think it's called. Hunter Springs Park, but that's about the same kayak. It was windy. It was a lot. Kind of fun, actually.
It was kind of like a tropical storm. That kind of forced winds. Seriously. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was.
No, but you were... a lot of it was into the wind, so like you were paddling like crazy, and it was like a half a mile,
it was really
an hour. It was just Anyways, but when we got there, we were able to snorkel with the manatees. Yes. We got out and we threw on our snorkel masks, and we kind of went around, and you could see them. They're in a roped off area for the most part, but they come out of that area too, and we saw them like up close and personal.
Close. Yeah.
Like one got like right here,
there.
and. So, like, you could touch them, but you don't want to touch them. That's not really allowed.
Yeah.
Very frowned upon.
Don't do that.
But then as we all got our share of swimming with the manatees, and we started kayaking out just as two manatees, a mom and her calf, were swimming out.
Yeah.
And we kayaked the whole spring back out to that open water with them there. And they kept coming up for some air and going back down. Like, it was really cool experience to just kayak with some manatees. Loved it. Yeah.
And I did too, obviously.
Then a couple days later, we went on a treasure hunt. It was kind of for me, but also for the kids, definitely. It was going on a shark tooth hunting excursion. We went on a tour. We did Mudslinger Tours in Gainesville.
Yeah.
And one of the big key things is in the creeks of Gainesville, you can actually find megalodon teeth.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Which we actually heard about by a YouTube video after a few weeks ago.
When we went to Casper.
Yeah, and we found shark's teeth there, and we started looking at the different places you can find shark's teeth in Florida.
And we found that Gainesville creeks are popular, but I recommend going with a guide because a lot of it is private property. So you need permission to go there, and the guides actually have permission. So that's kind of a caveat there is do that. Relatively cheap excursion.
Yeah. And
kids under 10 were free.
Yeah. And we like free.
We didn't find a megalodon teeth, but we did find a fraglodon, or as they called it, a fraglodon. It is a piece of a megalodon tooth, which was really cool.
But we did find a ton of shark's teeth.
A lot of shark's teeth.
And they were bigger teeth than what we found at Casperson Beach,
and a lot more color. Casperson is all black. These have all different colors, grays and yellows and browns and stuff. It was just a different experience. Really cool, though.
And the tour
4 hours.
provides all the tools that you need and really great information and facts. They are very knowledgeable about all the teeth that you find.
Yeah, it was a great experience. You just kind of start digging through the creek.
Yeah, that was our week, and be sure to tune in next week because we have a few more Florida adventures before we start making our way back to Texas.
Heading back to Texas for a little while.
So
stay tuned. We'll have why we're going back to Texas, what we're doing, and the couple things that we'll do along the way on our way back.
Yep.
So thanks a lot, and have a good one.
Bye! Bye!
Awesome. We're just going to wing it.
Now what? Do I just...
Hi, I'm Chris.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're starting over.
We're doing this now. We have 3 note cards. That's it. Just 3.
Here we go.
The longer we sit here, the longer the electricity is on all the lights.
Hi, I'm Chris. Follow.
Turn on the notifications.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Okay.
Here.
I don't know, and you're not doing hand signals. There's no hands. No, no, no. Okay. What was that?
It's the Megalodon.
Are you serious?